Hello. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I want to do one real quick. I don't know how frequently I'll be able to keep doing these, but because I'm moving soon, I don't know if I'm gonna have internet or what. But this is my haul for the Barnes& and Noble Art House Criterion sale for July 2014. So I'm gonna try and keep it quick because these usually end up being 10 minutes long. So hopefully I can go more in depth on some of the stuff later. But first, this one's the only non-Criterion I got. Amelie. I haven't seen it in years, but I enjoyed it and it was $5, so I figured why not. And then moving on really quickly through some upgrades. These are films I've previously owned on DVD, currently still own, I'm trying to sell. And I just wanted to, I'm kind of trying to upgrade everything. So, rules of the game, Renoir's sort of masterpiece. I've actually still never finished it, so I don't know, but it always makes top 5 lists of all-time greats, so I figured it's good enough. The Fanny and Alexander box set. Also, I haven't finished this one, but it's because it's 6 hours long. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to figure out Bergman and where I fit within his canon, but we'll see. Vis-a-vis, this is my favorite Godard film. I love Anna Karenina in this, and I love the sort of iconic shots. You've got the 12 chapters, you've got the famous sort of pool hall scene. There's just a coolness to the movie that I really enjoy. Sometimes when I come home late at night, if I'm drinking with friends or something, I'll toss that on and fall asleep to it. It's just a really cool flick to kind of dive into that world. House, crazy fucking movie. Horror movie, Japanese movie. Horror not in the sense of like gore and stuff. I mean, there's gore, but like not shocking. It's just kind of like weird and crazy and psychedelic and funky and strange. But it's really fun, and a lot of my friends who aren't sort of Criterion folks who've seen that really, really enjoy it. So it's one of those really accessible films because it's crazy. Similar vein, Godzilla. I again own this one, love it. It's just fun. There's the two, the American version and the original Japanese version, and so there's kind of a lot going on for just $20 or less than that if you have the membership and everything. So it's a fun little deal. And then last but not least, Weekend, Andrew Higgs, 2011. Sort of brief encounter style queer romance. It's really great. It's beautiful, both thematically and visually, and it's one that I recommend everyone watching. I think it's one of the best contemporary additions to the set in the past 5-10 years. So worth watching. Sorry. And then the rest of these are new releases or new additions. And so the first one's The Hidden Fortress. I've never seen it. I've only seen Throne of Blood and Seven Samurai by Kurosawa and Rashomon. And I kind of like them all. I think Rashomon I probably like the most. But I don't know that even. But this one's apparently a huge inspiration for Star Wars, and I really like Star Wars quite a bit. I have a Star Wars tattoo. Yeah, so I'm never seen it. Blind Buy, we'll see. Michael Powell's the Red Shoes. This I just watched for the first time the other night. I think it's beautiful. I really enjoy the 20 or so minute actual ballet that sort of interjects in the middle of it all. The ending, I was kind of like, coming at it from a sort of contemporary perspective where we have these ideas about feminism and objectifying women or thinking about women as controlled by their emotions and all that nonsense of the past. I think I didn't like the ending where it just kind of, she's like, why would you do that instead of just running away? But it's beautiful. I'm excited to go through all the special features. David Gordon Green's George Washington. I think this is one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated titles in the collection. If you're into Malick, this is a must buy or a must watch. I think I've reviewed it already on this channel, but the way that the children sort of react to and deal with tragedy is just crazy. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. There's the first like 7 minutes are online. I think the whole movie's online, to be honest, but the first like 7 or so minutes are on YouTube somewhere. And if you watch that, that'll give you an idea of what the whole movie's like. It's just stunning. The Double Life of Veronique. This is Kieslowski's one of his better. I don't know if this or The Three Colors are his best work, but it's the first one I saw. And I really, really was surprised by it. I heard recommendations quite a bit and I didn't know what to expect. But I don't want to compare it to Malick in the same way as David Gordon Green, but there's a similar sort of emotive or impressionistic, lyrical even style that's really similar in both Malick and Kieslowski. So really good. I love there's an opera scene, maybe like halfway through the movie, that is very moving. I think it'd be a theme with the Kieslowski movies I've seen so far is haunting operatic scores and really emotional sort of duress from female characters. But on that note, the Three Colors trilogy is kind of my big one for the sale. So far, I've only seen Blue. I just watched it today, and that was pretty good. I want to rewatch it, maybe with a commentary, because I didn't quite put everything together. I mean, it's a very easy plot to follow, but I felt disconnected from it. So I want to rewatch it again. I've heard Red is the best one, and that's the last one I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch them in sort of sequential order. But yeah, so I'm going to watch White maybe tomorrow, and then Red maybe tomorrow night, and then start going through all the special features. There's some student films and whatnot on the set that I'm excited about too. I'm really excited in general by Kieslowski. He's one of the more exciting filmmakers I've found in the past, I don't know, year or so. So that looks like it'll be a fun experiment to dive through that. Night of the Hunter. I've never seen this before. It's another blind buy. This and The Hidden Fortress, I think, are I guess Three Colors was a blind buy too, but that was more of an informed buy. Never seen it. It's supposed to be stunning. It's sort of a neo-noir horror, but not in a, from what I understand, not in a sort of monster movie sense. Horror in a more psychological, cerebral thriller sort of way. I'm imagining, and I could be making this up, but there's a film that came out maybe a decade or so ago called Ravenous. Takes place in like the Civil War. It's a cannibal, and it's not scary, but it's fucking terrifying at the same time. It's not scary in the sense that you're not being like shocked out of your seat, but it's like you're on edge and you're terrified. And I think that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from that, just by watching trailers and stuff. And then last but not least, Repo Man. Alex Cox's sort of most famous work. I reviewed it on this channel before. I really enjoyed it. Just not getting around to buying it. I think I've seen everything on it anyways, but it's one that I know I'm going to want to revisit at some point in the future. So for $18 or whatever I paid for it, that's a pretty good deal. So that was a super quick run through of what I bought. Hopefully I'll kind of get more active on this channel again. It's been challenging because I've started a new job, I'm moving again. So there's all kinds of stuff that sort of makes it difficult to keep up with these. So I might maybe I'll do like commit to doing one this week or something and see where that goes. But yeah, if you're into these, let me know. Let me know if there's anything production-wise, audio, video that you're noticing about these videos I could improve upon. If there's something content-wise, thematically, whatever that you like, or if there's something you want me to review that I've shown you, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll be back a bit more, and thanks for watching.